in the heart of St. Mary's Hospital, where silence held firm during the witching hours, a young nurse named Sarah embarked on a journey that would challenge her perception of life and death. Recently graduated from nursing school, Sarah had landed her dream job, assigned to the night shift in a place known for its eerie stillness. The corridors whispered with the echoes of long-forgotten patients and distant footsteps. As the clock struck midnight on her first night, Sarah found herself navigating the dimly lit halls. The hum of the fluorescent lights and the occasional beep of a monitor were her only companions. Little did she know, the hospital held secrets that would test her understanding of the boundaries between the living and the departed. Weeks passed and Sarah grew fond of her fellow night owls, the handful of nurses who, like her, walked the fine line between wakefulness and slumber. There was something peculiar about them, though. They were always there, never taking a break, never leaving the floor. Their eyes held a distant, empty look, as though they were phantoms themselves. One particularly chilling night, Sarah decided to investigate. She approached one of her colleagues, named Nurse Jenkins, who had been at St. Mary's for longer than anyone could remember. Jenkins rarely spoke, but that night Sarah pressed for answers. "Jenkins," she whispered, "what's going on here? Why are we the only ones who roam these halls at night?" Jenkins's gaze met Sarah's, a gaze that seemed to penetrate the very core of her being. "We are the keepers," she intoned, her voice sending a shiver down Sarah's spine. "The night shift nurses, bound by a duty that transcends time." Sarah was taken aback, her mind swirling with a mixture of confusion and fear. What did Jenkins mean? Before she could ask further, a distant cry echoed through the corridor, a sound that chilled Sarah to her bones. She turned to follow the sound, only to find herself in front of Ward 13, a place she had heard whispered about but had never dared to enter. As she pushed the creaking door open, a cold gust of air met her, carrying with it a scent of antiseptic mixed with something far more sinister. The room was dimly lit, and there, in the flickering light, stood the patients of Ward 13, or what used to be patients long before Sarah had even set foot in the hospital. Their eyes met hers, vacant and sorrowful, their forms flickering like candle flames in a breeze. It was in that chilling moment that the truth became evident. Sarah understood, as if a veil had been lifted. This was the realm of the forgotten, the border between worlds. Nurse Jenkins's enigmatic words echoed in her mind, and she realized the weight of the oath they carried. In the years that followed, Sarah tirelessly continued her duties at the hospital, becoming an unwavering guardian to the spirits of Ward 13. She watched over them with care and dedication, ensuring that their otherworldly presence found solace in the tranquil halls. Time stretched on, and with each passing moment, Sarah found herself increasingly consumed by the enigma of Ward 13. The boundary between the living and the departed blurred in her mind, and she wrestled with a gnawing uncertainty. Reality seemed to fragment, and the whispers of long-forgotten patients echoed relentlessly in her ears. One pivotal night, as the moon cast an eerie glow on the hospital, Sarah vanished. Some say she found her answer, finally crossing the threshold into the realm she had guarded for so long. Others believe she simply became another ghostly presence, forever lost in the maze of St. Mary S. And so the legend of Sarah endures, a tale of bravery and madness, of a nurse who dared to question the very fabric of existence. Her story serves as a haunting reminder that sometimes the search for truth can lead to a darkness that even the bravest souls cannot escape.